It's your girl Queen Romey video. It is my baby CG, you guys make sure y'all go hit her IG up because she over there popping with the bees. Go hit her up. And baby made us a, what is this, babe?
This is a nacho casserole.
Nacho casserole. And I know y'all can tell by the title, we're gonna just tell y'all a little bit about our relationship and you know how we got to where we are now. We are actually happy with our relationship, and you know we are in tune with one another at this time, which is really good because it's like a year, because Christmas will come around and we had a rough patch last Christmas, and now we are, you know, here. So, well, how we gonna hang out? And we are drinking, you know, if you're not 21 and older, don't pick up a bottle, you know. I'm drinking Jack. She's drinking what?
Hornitos.
Hornito. No, ma'am, not for me. I'm a Jack type of girl. You see her, you see him on there. Ooh.
It's kind of.
Although,
got a little punch to it.
Although, the real Jack Daniels was a black man. Just throw that out there, FYI, if y'all don't know or didn't know.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So we got our candle rolling and everything like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go first, I guess. We really don't have no questions or anything like that. We're just gonna, you know, speak about it. Last year, you know, I brought somebody, well, a year before that, I brought somebody into our lives who I thought was a good impact, you know, to for us to grow and, you know, have friends around, but that wasn't the case. So it put a little dent in Sharon and our relationship, because we were attacking one another, more or less me. I was attacking her because I was like getting angry, thinking that, you know, she was doing stuff. Don't mind the dog, he's playing with his new toy in the background, okay? But and I thought it was gonna be cool, but you know, it wasn't all like that. How did you feel about, you know, transitioning from Columbus to Charlotte?
To be completely honest, I didn't like it at first. For me, my life was pretty perfect. I had got promoted in my position, and I was making more money than I had ever made in my entire life. And my apartment was 3 minutes away from my job. I had a routine down pat. You know what I'm saying? Like, mentally, I was there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was together. I think that, what?
I'm gonna cut it out. Just lean back.
I think that for me, when someone doesn't have good intentions, it can definitely fuck up your journey and your routine. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that person was honest with us, I feel like things would be a lot simpler than what it has been and what it has led up to. But from there, like, I didn't get a job for 3 months. I had to take out, you know, my 401k. I had to do things that I didn't want to do, and I was shitty. I ain't even gonna lie. And I think because of the way that I felt and the things that I felt like I sacrificed, it made me interact with people differently. I think
definitely
it took a toll on our relationship as far as our transition. And I think the reason why we are in a better place today is because we've already got those things in order. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
we have our home in order, whereas like we were all really struggling.
Yeah, we definitely
really
struggled coming here. You know, it was definitely a struggle. And I want to thank Sharon because I know it was a big change for her. Necessarily for me, I have told her in the beginning of our relationship that I was moving to Charlotte. That was a dream that, this is a dream that I chose. This is a dream that I want, and I am pursuing what I came here to do. I feel like everyone like has to pick their battles and pick what they want to do in life, and for her to accept the fact that she's seen enough in me to want to be a writer or want to elevate my life, to come to, to get out of Ohio. And that was a huge sacrifice for her, and I appreciate you for that, because it takes a lot to do that, and I've done that before, and I've been in a position where I got left, I mean, with completely nothing. So for her, and then we not like that, we talk about things that can help both of us on both ends, and I think that's why our home now is in a so much better space. Mentally, we don't have to worry about, is this going to get taken care of, is this going to be a problem,
or who's in our house,
or who's in our home, like
drinking our alcohol.
Yeah, it's when you, like, I'll be explaining to her, my home, she told me earlier, she's like, you run circles around me. My house is my peace. If I can come home to my home being clean to the best wherever it needs to be clean, because everybody's house ain't gonna be clean all the time 24/7. No, like right now I have clothes right here because I'm cleaning. Period. So natural things happen, but you shouldn't come home to your home looking a hot mess and you haven't done anything or don't know what's going on. Not saying that we wasn't, and it took a minute to get to this video, okay? We within a year we've been through a few challenges, but the challenges have not, stopped us. Mm-hmm. Although some could have.
Oh yeah.
Definitely. But we working on our communication with one another. It's not easy. We're stuck in the house 24/7 with one another, first of all. So I try to do my best to get out, because my job, I can get out. So yeah, what you got to say, babe?
Home. Sorry. Home is very, very, very important to me. I think because I really truly value what it's worth to have a stable environment. Mm-hmm. So many of us didn't have that stable environment that we needed for us to be productive adults, for us to be productive human beings. And I ain't gonna lie to you, my environment growing up as a kid was pretty straightforward and cut and dry. Like, there wasn't very much that I experienced in my home that impacted me where it was traumatic. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. So I think that's where I learned that value, and that's the thing that I just carry. You know what I'm saying? Like, my bills have to be paid. Not only that, I'm not gonna say that I'm perfect, but prior to, you know what I'm saying, I wasn't doing as well as I am now financially. Mm-hmm. So
both of us financially financially we coming up. Period.
I feel like I'm trying to right my wrongs from the past. Like, I'm trying to take care of things that I wasn't taking care of when I was younger. Mm-hmm. I'm trying to learn from my mistakes. And I'm so appreciative to find a person who values home. Period.
You know, I feel like home is something precious. Like, if your home not taken care of, your life is not taken care of, a person can have so much going on for themselves, so much, and you be like, hey girl, I'm gonna come over and hang out, and you be coming over the house like, what the hell? You ain't got a dime in your account, but your house nice. I don't know. That's just me. I grew up in the beginning, house to house. I grew up like different. So seeing different ways of living, I chose the one that I wanted. And the one that I chose was after 16, and I took it. And it is an honor to, like, not even just an honor, but yeah, an honor to, like, meet somebody that can and is willing to go 50-50 with you. Not saying that I have not had someone go 50-50 with me, but to have somebody to go 50-50 with you and do things that you like to do, that's the difference. I am, like, sometimes controlling, so like she be trying to, like, balance the way I do things or the way I say things. I'm very straightforward, and my girlfriend here is more submissive. She wants to break it down to where you can understand it, and I'm just like, hey, this is what I'm saying, and if you don't get that, I don't understand what you're saying. But I'm the type of person that don't give a F. My girlfriend gives a F with some things and some how things go. I'm just so straightforward. She's not really mean. Like, I'm a really mean person. Like, I don't give a damn. I don't care what you think. I'm not gonna sugarcoat how I feel. And being with her taught me, hold the tongue. I got the tongue together, you know, to speak up for myself. But now sometimes I go a little overboard. But I don't be giving a care. Like, you're not about to talk to me crazy. You're not about to look at me crazy. And I'm not about to just take nobody else's stuff. And to have her with me balancing, like, you can still say what you want, but look, this is it. This is the way you can say it. But I'm still learning, because I am a firecracker like no other. And if they say something the wrong thing, I'm gonna say something back. That's why I can never be on the phone doing what she does, because I would be fired in 2 weeks.
I think from customer service, I really learned how to talk to different people. And plus, my mom always taught me, like, you should be able to dress for any occasion. It doesn't matter where you're going or what you're doing. You should be able to dress for that. If you're going to a gala, if you're going to the club, you know what I'm saying? If you're going to an interview, if you're going to, you know what I'm saying? You should be able to dress that part. And I feel like, to a certain extent, you should be able to do that with your words, especially when it comes to, you know what I'm saying, starting a business. You're not going to walk up to a potential investor and say whatever comes to your mind. You're not going to do that. So for me, if you're going to use that same energy to talk yourself into an investment or a potential investor, you know what I'm saying, then why wouldn't you talk to the next person the same way? You know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm working on it.
It's called respect at the end of the day.
I'm working on it.
I give people the benefit of the doubt.
And I don't.
And I go from there. I don't start on 10. I kind of start on 2.5. Oh, you taking me up to 5. You know what I'm saying? I just let you know, don't disrespect me. But then you taking it a little bit further. So then I gotta meet you where you at. And I've been lenient. I've been way too lenient. And I think with my journey and all the things that I've experienced and overcome, there is a boundary that I have learned that I'm not gonna let a motherfucker just do anything. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think with our relationship, it's like 2 individual journeys, and I can give her information based on my experiences, and she can take what she can from it. And that's that. And I do the same thing. Like, there's a lot of things that I've learned just in general how to be. And the first thing is not to take shit. Like, that's the first thing that I feel like you've taught me.
I'm not. I guess growing up, and our lifestyles are different, completely different. Both parents, I mean, doing their thing. She's blessed to getting taken care of. Me on the other hand, I had a struggle. I'm trying to make it to where she's at 13 and 14. You know what I'm saying? And I think with me, I have to get it for myself. Like if she was to leave today, I would have to fend for me. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have a foundation to go home to. And I'm not saying that there are not people out there who will allow me to live with them. But me, with my mindset and how I move, I would rather be by myself. I have to have my own. Ever since I gotten kicked out, changed locks, I said nothing that I will ever move into will not have my name on it. And it's been like that. And I hold myself accountable for like things that I have done to prevent me to go a little farther. You know what I'm saying? And it come big piggyback on what she says, my mouth. I had to take so much stuff as a kid to now be adult and still get disrespected and get talked to any kind of way, or you try to belittle me, or you're trying to make me feel like I'm not nothing. I don't know how to deal with that sometimes. Like, and I noticed that when I first started dating her, like I would say stuff that may rub her the wrong way. But I didn't think it rubbed her the wrong way because that's just how I speak. And with her being more submissive about how she feel about certain stuff, I had to like meet her there. I'm still learning to meet her there because I still say stuff that kind of catch her off guard. It don't be no disrespect or anything. It's just I'm a certain way and I like stuff a certain way, and it's not always my way. I can't have everything my way because I'm not alone. It has to be 50-50. So she's definitely teaching me that because she's seen her parents, and that's something that I didn't really see. I wasn't shown in my face, but they balance each other, and that's helping us balance one another. So yeah. I appreciate that because that's definitely helping me out.
She's literally hot and I'm literally cold. Like, she warms me up when I'm cold and I warm her up when she's cold. It's so weird. Like, every time, like, I will be freezing, but I can count on her to be fucking hot.
I do. You burn it up. I don't know what the heck is wrong.
And then, like, she'll put her cold ass feet on me. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I think her personality balances mine to a certain extent. Like,
I'm a little wild and free.
Don't get me wrong. I know how to be like her. I just kind of like reserve it. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not as reserver. What you get is what you see.
Reserved. Like I said, I feel like there's a time and a place for everything, and you're not gonna get certain things in certain settings. You're just not gonna do it. Like when I'm out in public, I don't like all that extra shit. Like that shit was annoying. Not you.
Oh. I'm gonna say I've never been out in belligerence with you.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. My demeanor is just.
Yeah, cause you can't be doing the extra. Like,
my demeanor is so cold.
It be too much.
I feel like.
No, I like my cookies. I make these cookies. If you haven't watched my video, go watch. I posted on the 14th. But I appreciate where we at. We still got some things to learn. We're still growing.
I think our biggest weakness right now, just overall, not weakness, but something that we need to work on is communication. I feel like just in life, there's never a level of learning that you reach. There's always something to learn more about that one thing. It could be communication, it could be trust, it could be respect, it could be any value Like as you evolve, you're gonna look at things differently, and I think that involves learning. You know what I mean? Like to continue to never not learn.
Yeah.
So with learning, you have to be open. You have to have the willingness to learn, because it's not even, you can know something and not know how to apply it.
Yeah.
And I feel like there's stages in learning. Like you go from learning it and knowing it, and then you go into experiencing what you know. And then that's when you realize whatever its value is. You know what I mean? So that's just how I look at everything. And I think because I was so willing to commit to myself and my journey, the way that I see you evolving is what made me say.
That felt good.
Like, she has grown so much. It's so crazy. I don't even know like where to start. Like, just seeing you go from your nails looking to her nails looking like the bomb. Like, it's crazy when you can commit to something. No matter what people say about Chloe, no matter what people say, this girl is, I don't even know the words, like, she's a fighter. Like, she never stops not wanting better. And she always gets better. Like, somebody said something so off the wall about some things, and I'm just like, but she is taking care of herself. So why are you even saying anything?
People are going to hate.
I just don't understand. Like, this girl has home on lock. You see all of this behind me? This was done by her. I've been in such it's not really a dark place, because it's really not dark, but it's just like I'm overwhelmed. And she has picked up the slack. Picked it up, made twirls, made signs. The Christmas spirit is here, okay?
In the house. I'm bringing the
Merry
Christmas
Christmas
in here.
No, seriously. We've seen so many instances of fake fucking friends. Not even just fake, but just like, y'all doing too much. You know what I'm saying? Like,
you're not the friends for me. For us.
Or there just need to be some space.
Space in between.
Like,
you know? And it's okay.
It's fine.
It's okay
It's fine
to be friends and be distant. It is okay to be friends and spread apart for a moment. That is okay. So y'all out there that got friends and like kind of like me, because sometimes they be hurting my feelings that I don't have the friends that I used to have, because first of all, they got a lot of information. You know, I would rather
the main thing.
I would rather, like, it's crazy because I heard this from someone, but I would rather lose a relationship over a friendship, because I value so much in your friends, because before you got with that person, y'all was friends. You know what I'm saying? So it hurt my feelings sometimes, but it have definitely taught us some lessons about, like she said, friendship. It definitely, even now, you know what I'm saying, people would be in your corner, but they ain't. But it's okay. I'm cool with that, because like I see these numbers, they going up. Slow by slow. And I'm going to be on top.
Say that. Okay. She said.
Period.
The numbers don't lie. Okay. Nah, but like, I think some people just try to be nosy.
Yeah.
They trying to compete with what you got going on, and that shit is not healthy. Like, I'm already battling what I got internally. I don't need another motherfucker that know everything that I got going on to compete with me. Like,
why are we competing? What
nigga,
is the
I
issue?
need you.
We're supposed to be a team.
Right. We're supposed to be working together. That's it. That's all.
But you know what? I took that as a blessing. Let me take a shot on that. Let's take a shot to that. Ooh. I took that as a blessing because 2019, when we first got down here, I wrote down, I said, God, remove all the friends that I do not need around me. Remove those out of my circle because I'm going somewhere and I don't need nobody that's going to be a latch. I need somebody that's going to help me build. Me build them, them build me. I can't have a latch around. And let me tell y'all, God works, okay? God really, really works. I went out and start reminiscing about childhood, wanting them friends to back around. Ask for that. I got it. And it's like a big slap in the face. It's like, do you choose to want to be around this friend on the route that you're going? Or do you want to go on your route? Or do you want to stay with this friend? I had to pick and choose, and I chose what I chose. I want to continue to grow, numbers up. I want to continue to do anything that's going to elevate me. I don't like being in the same space. That's a problem. I don't care what it is. I just don't like being in the same space for too long. Like, not too long. Like, when she said about my nails, y'all should have seen those. I'm gonna post some videos of those. Lord child. I have to elevate.
Them baby blue.
For real. Like I like to elevate. I like people around me to elevate. Cause if you hanging around somebody in the same place, that's where you gonna be at, same place. I don't like that. So that's why we were discussing earlier today. We both want to work out. I know y'all see us thick and we fine.
We gained 30 pounds.
I didn't gain no fucking 30 pounds.
Chloe.
I didn't gain 30 pounds.
You was at 180 something.
How much am I now?
How much are you now?
I was like 210. That's 30?
Baby, that's 30.
I'm 210 again, y'all.
I was about a good solid 200.
Yeah, when we first met.
Yeah. 198.
I was about 185 when I first met Sharon.
Yeah. We weren't too far from each other.
Mm-mm.
But you was definitely smaller than me.
But we're like I was saying, we're definitely like planning to start our workout and stuff. Like she works a different schedule than I, and we're trying to get me on a sleep schedule so that I can sleep. So that's another thing that's a little dead in our relationship. We don't get to date as much as we used to, but we try to make date nights at home, and we definitely